Loving the Christmas
God,
jumpers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Filthy animals.
Welcome back to the Perk+Pace podcast. Merry Christmas. Today we're doing a festive special.
Yes.
We're going to do a little Q&A session. We put out to you guys any questions you want to put to us, or actually Ian. And to make
He's more famous than us now, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. No one
We
wants to talk to me.
Yeah.
We put out questions and most of them were for you.
I know, it's weird. But
So, yeah, we'll put out the calendar in the new year, the Ian Snape calendar.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, anything for the clicks. But today, instead of making coffee, we're doing a little mince pie test because this is the test that we know is the most important thing this time of year.
Yes, it is.
And we do have a special guest mince pie judge, which is Matt's wonderful partner Ava behind the camera as well. And she's going to be offering us what she thinks about the mince pies.
Ava's director today. Silent director.
Yeah.
Silent.
I don't want to say anything.
Just lost the voice.
So you get to listen to us try a bunch of mince pies. So first of all, let's go in with number one. I'm going to pass it around.
Am I cleansing my palate first?
Oh, it depends how seriously you want to
I'm
take
taking
it.
this seriously.
We all need to take one. So,
I gather that.
so we've got some criteria that I'm going to ask you about. Out of 10, flavour, texture, moistness level, and then that filling to pastry ratio.
Pretty weighty, this.
This is.
Mm.
It looks attractive. That's very sweet.
That was delightful. My ears.
Very, very, very sweet. And I guess it depends what you like from a mince pie.
That is elite level mince pie, that one.
Really?
I think I know where that's from. I'm going to be really disappointed.
The crust is crusting.
I don't like that pastry crust.
No, I don't.
It's too hard.
Is it from Saints?
No, I think that... I'm not going to say where that one's from.
No, I'll tell you where they're from afterward.
No,
Um,
I will tell you where they're from.
Give me...
I don't think it's got much flavour.
It's just sugar in it.
I just feel like I'm eating a lot of pastry.
Okay, so flavour out of 10. Matt, go.
3.
3. Ian.
I think it's hard to judge this one right now because I haven't had the flavours of the
Stop
others.
popping out. Just a flavour out of 10.
I'm giving that.
Do you want a fence post to sit on?
I'm giving it a 5. for now.
Whoa. Ava.
I'll go 4.
Okay.
I was going to go for a
I'm
4.
not going to score these, by the way, because I know, like...
Okay.
Texture.
4.
Ian.
I'm going to give that a 5 as well.
Ava.
Giving it a 3. I wasn't a fan.
It was very hard. Moistness level.
Dry. 1. I'm like the Simon Cowell of taste tests.
That's interesting. What's this one? Moist.
Moistness level.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't the greatest. It was desert-esque. I'll give that. It's a 5 again. I'm going for a full 5
You're
for
a
this one.
pussy.
He's just fence sitter.
Ava.
You can adjust afterwards.
I'll go 3.
Okay, and then filling to pastry ratio. Obviously, it'll depend on personal preference because I actually love loads of pastry, but I know people get really...
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of filling in that for me. So again, 3.
Okay.
It was a shallow design, but
Damn you.
obviously it depends across mince pies. They do vary through the ages.
He's like a mince pie expert over
These
here.
are the dulcet tones of Ian Snape.
That one wasn't too bad. I think it was.
The architecture.
Give me a score out of 10.
I'm
then.
thinking about it. 5.
The architecture of the pastry was just.
I feel like that was what's it called?
No, can we
Cold
have
pastry.
Ava's score, please?
I'm just discussing. it.
Unless you just want to keep
Sorry.
describing this whole experience. I'll go 5.
Okay.
See.
Okay, this is intense. This is going to be the whole podcast. This isn't
I know,
this way.
it's
Right, so
nice.
number 2.
This is 20 minutes now.
Matt.
Now this one is. I think I know where this one's from. Whoa, that's a crumbly mother hudder. You see, look, if I
It's
pick
very crumbly.
this bit is half empty. That is bad. That's a 1. Look at that. That's crap.
Dude, do you know what? This is way better than pastry wise.
Right, how dry is that pastry?
I know where this is from.
Do you?
I can tell.
I don't think you do.
I think I do. Do you want me to just go for it?
Yeah?
I'm a bit confused now. That one tastes a bit soapy.
So what's that for you on a flavour? 1 to 10 if it's soapy. Do we like soap?
Nah, this got no flavour. This ain't. This is less flavoursome.
Well, you gave the last one a 3 on flavour.
I
It's
think,
going 2 for
I
me.
think that's a co-op special idea.
Yeah, I can tell. It's just hitting supermarket.
I'm giving that's a 3 for me.
I feel like I'm at my nan's again.
I didn't mind. I'll go 5.
Ooh,
You've obviously got
texture.
cheap taste over.
I didn't mind the texture, so I'm going to give it a 5.
More refined palate.
Oh, sorry, yeah. This is a new podcast, David.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Ian, texture score, please.
I didn't mind that pastry. I'm not sure. I reckon that's a 6 for me. Quite enjoyed that pastry.
Ava.
Yeah, I'll go 7. I like that.
Ooh, moistness level. Oh, my mouth feels like it's been chewing on sand.
That's good.
Yeah, 4.
What's this one? Texture.
Moistness level.
Oh, well, it was half empty, so that's disappointing. That's a 2. That's a poor filled pastry.
The filling adds to the moistness.
Paul Hollywood would cry over that.
Ava, what do you think to the moistness?
I'll go 4.
Okay, well, the filling ratio is the next one. So, Ian, you've got to be scoring low on
God,
this.
that's 0.
Yeah,
0?
Yeah, mine's a 1 if anything.
Woo.
Do you know what? Mine was actually 4. I think I had the fullest.
You had all the filling over that end.
I'll go 5.
Okay, right. Okay, so this next one.
I'm looking forward to this.
You like the look of this one, huh?
I do.
What do you like the look of it?
I like the fact it's got a crumble topping
Mm.
and it looks very well filled. It smells great.
I actually had one of these the other day. And
Don't ruin it.
I won't ruin it, but
Oh, this is what I'm talking
I'll
about.
have this bit here because this bit looks good.
Giving me Mary Berry vibes.
Oh, Mary. Queen Mary.
This is definitely not shop. What are you smiling for? It's fucking saint, isn't it?
Lidl. I mean, there's flavour for days, isn't there?
I don't know. I don't feel that's the best one I've had.
No, I'm liking this already.
Sorry about that.
Come on then, flavour scores, throw them at me.
7.
Yeah, I'm floating on a 6 on that one.
Go 7.
Texture.
Yeah. 8.
Ooh.
8.
I'll go 9.
Woo. Moistness level.
Yeah, it's high for me. 8 again.
Ooh.
What's this moisture?
Yeah, you
Oh,
always
yeah.
forget this one.
That was a good one. I give that a 9.
Give that an 8.
Okay. And then filling to pastry ratio.
I'm going 10.
Whoa! Paul Hollywood
Really?
handshake.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ian, filling to
Yeah, that is a good. That's a 9.75.
Whew.
9.75. That's good. This is making my average a bitch.
You harsh.
I'll go 8.
Okay.
There was still a bit of air
Right,
on the top.
final one. Final. Then we'll get some scores. What do you think of the visual on this, Matt?
Yeah, it's all right. It looks good. It looks actually.
Look, you go.
It looks a bit basic.
This
Just
does
gonna
look
give you the rest of
basic.
the plate and leave you with
This
it.
is a basic bitch mince pie.
Oh, this is tough. This.
Right, I'm just going to look at this one at the sec. This has got a soggy bottom.
It does.
No.
It's very moist.
This tastes like you know when like
Ooh.
you used to go caroling when you were a kid. Maybe you're in like a church village hall. Like no one else grew up like that. Just me. Yeah. Grew up in the church over here.
Not the priest.
So that for me,
Flavour on that. What do you think?
not good. I felt like that was 90% sugar. And that's a 2.
Ooh,
Really?
That's crap.
Matt, what are you saying?
Flavour. 6.
Yeah, I'll go 6.
Okay. Texture.
6.
4.
5.
Moistness level.
I thought that was pretty much that 7.
It was pretty moist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as much as the last one.
Felt
But
like it was full of preservatives. That's a 2.
I mean, that wasn't what. I mean, we could add a.
Yeah, it was
column
like
for
it was like
preservatives.
treacly. I don't like that.
No, I didn't mind. 7.
Ooh.
I want the fruity chunks.
Right. Okay. Final one. Filling to pastry ratio.
I thought that it was good. Not as good as the last one. So 7.
4.
Really?
It just doesn't have the good chunks in there.
6.
6. Okay. Okay. So that first one, where did you think that was from? You said you thought you could tell from the look of it where it was from.
I thought that was a Marks and Spencer's special.
You want me to name who's the
If you,
the player?
yeah.
Oh, God knows.
But now,
I'm going to say Co-op.
You thought Co-op?
Thinking Tesco.
You're all wrong.
Tesco.
Yeah, that was Costa.
Do you know what? I thought it was Costa afterwards.
Costa.
And it did my street cred absolutely no good walking into a Costa earlier, I'll have you know.
So that was, okay. That was, nobody really liked that one, did they?
Well, I'm actually just trying to do a little average score here so we can get a winner.
I thought it was not bad.
The second one, where Matt, you were absolutely certain you knew exactly where it was from.
The second one?
Yeah, you were like, I know exactly where this is from.
That was the Co-op.
Where did you think it was
the
from?
Co-op
I think that was Supermarket Co-op, yeah.
Co-op.
You're going to tell me it was Tesco?
I'm going to tell you that someone is turning his... Mr. Kipling is turning in his grave right now.
The legend that is Mr.
Well, you know
Kipling.
he's made up, don't you?
No, what?
Mr. Kipling's not real.
I thought that was someone else.
No, Mr. Kipling's not real. Uncle Ben is also made up.
What about the
Mr.
Fish Finger Man? Is he real?
Captain Birdseye? Oh, I don't know.
No,
we'll have to Google that
he
one.
fought on the open seas.
And then the third one that had the crumble topping.
Yes.
Where do you think that was from?
I think that was from the very highly established Saints Kitchen.
I actually think it was from Warwick Street Break.
Oh, I class them as
What's
I class the
difference?
same, yeah.
So I have a bakery called Warwick Street Kitchen Bakery, and it
Am I
it
right?
services our 3 cafes. So yes, that was one of the ones you would be able to pick up in Saint
Boom.
Kitchen. You're absolutely right.
Beautiful.
Divided by 3 equals 2.
Like levels above, I'd say.
Oh well, thanks guys.
No, I'm not just saying.
And this looks like super
I'd tell you if it was shit. It's not.
And then the final one that we just had last, where we thought the filling was quite good. Where do you think that was from?
That was Tesco for me.
Oh God, I think it was an M&S one.
No.
M&S.
Do you know what? I'm trying to think logistically how you'd get there.
Old Mark and
Oh,
Spencer.
you're trying to figure out my route based on where we've got this one.
Yeah.
Wow, you're Sherlocking this shit.
No, I'll take M&S back. I think I'm going to finally say that this is the cut one, yeah.
It was from Tesco.
Fuck's sake.
But you know what's really funny is I was thinking, because I bought the Mr. Kipling and the Tesco from the same place. I bought a box of 6, both of them.
Yeah.
And the price of those 2 together was less than if you bought one from St. Kitchen.
Oh my God.
So which worries me.
Yeah.
Worries me because I want to know what they're putting in it.
Nothing.
Nothing, clearly. There's no filling in it.
Could have climbed in that one.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you guys all. I think we obviously have a clear winner here.
Yes.
But I am going to add up a little thing, tally. I'll work on it in the background. Ian, if you want to start throwing some questions at us, and then at the end we can finish it with the scores on the doors.
Well, the questions are scattered across my phone, so I'm going to go with this one.
Go on.
What's the biggest perspective shift you've had in some aspect of your life/work?
Perspective shift.
Whatever, or since this year, or?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Wow.
Oh yeah, by the way, we're definitely not allowed to say names. That was part of the deal.
Name and shame. Biggest perspective shift.
Well, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but for me, it's like how differently I've started taking like my health and fitness over the last like maybe 3 years. Because it's definitely not something I used to value as much or make enough time for, I think.
In my head, though, I always see you as a gym goer.
I think because I would always go to the gym.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
But in terms of like when like times got hard with work or anything like that, it would be the first thing to go. It's like, yeah, I'd go to the gym 4 times a week.
Yeah.
I'd squat, I'd bench, I'd deadlift. But yeah, if I was busy, if we were opening a new cafe, I wouldn't go for weeks and weeks, months at a time. I'd fall off the wagon. Whereas now it's just such a non-negotiable.
It's just part of who you are, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mine's probably what we spoke about in the previous pod, where just
We haven't actually released it yet at the time of release.
Okay, edit this out then. Mine's probably my perspective on what makes me happy. So
Okay.
this year I've definitely shifted my focus to, cliche as it is, doing what makes me happy. So filling my own cup first and not, worrying about what I should be doing at a certain age or that sort of thing. So I think I'm slowly starting to like lean into being okay with that and not chasing paychecks or jobs or whatever. So that's the biggest shift for me.
2 great perspective shifts, if you ask me.
This one's a good one. Definitely can't name names with this one. Does the Queen boss you boys around as much as she bosses us around? Asking for a friend.
I wonder where this could be from.
I assume that I'm the Queen in this scenario. Does the Queen boss you boys around?
Well,
Can I sign an NDA before I answer this?
yeah, that's a good one.
So this is coming from one of the guys that works at one of my cafes. You don't need to name names.
Is it?
unless Ian's the Queen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Yeah,
Do I boss you around?
you can be horrendous. Matt?
Radical candor comes to mind. No joking. Nah, not at all.
Do we get stuff done though?
Mm.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
This is awkward.
Okay. next question.
Send help.
Send out.
What is the
Sorry.
2025 goals?
Personally,
No, the cat's goals. Your goals, yeah.
well, I think we should not plot spoiler. We have recorded a podcast on this,
Oh, so
Yeah.
go and
so
listen to
maybe
that.
we should it's cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
These questions are going well so far. They're going well. What have you asked Father Christmas for this year?
More happiness, peace, and love.
Yeah, world peace.
What have I asked him for? I've already got it.
Oh, smooth operator.
Just for the audio people.
Matt pointed towards
Matt pointed
Ian.
towards.
Yeah, Ian. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be really lame here. Ian and I don't do gifts. We don't buy each other gifts. What do I? But we ask friends and family for stuff, don't we?
No, not really. They just get lovely gifts for us.
I mean, I
That's
asked someone for new gym shorts. I know, for High Rocks race day.
I'm a bit cliche. Like, I'd rather have experiences than gifts.
Yeah.
So, like, if even at 34, my mum still asks me what I want for Christmas, and I'm pretty much like, you can't get me any gym gear or anything like that or shoes because I'll just know what I want myself. But I'd rather. I think I'm not just saying this. I'm at the age now where I'd rather like take my mum and dad out for dinner or something and give them an experience than than just like here's a pair of socks and some Links Africa.
Links Africa.
Do you remember that?
Decent, yeah.
But like and this is why Ian and I.
Still using it.
This is why Ian and I don't buy each other gifts because we'd rather like spend the money on go out together, like spend some quality time together.
yeah.
And we have this thing with like my dad's side of the family. My dad's the hardest person. I know everyone says their dad's hard to buy for, but is my dad really hard to buy
He's
for?
very
Like
hard.
he's impossible to buy for. So we're just like, you know what? Let's just take each other out for dinner or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
amazing.
Exactly that.
Yeah,
Time
yeah.
is way more important.
So that's what I asked for Christmas. More time.
More time. Give me more time.
Bit of a weird one. What's the best? What? Oh God, I'm not very good at reading.
I can fucking see that.
I know.
We have Father Christmas for some glasses.
What's the best thing? Some glasses. What's the best thing about your job?
The people. As in, like, because I mean it. I'm not being cheesy, but like, you work in hospitality and it takes like a really dynamic team to make what we do work. It's really complex. It's like open every day. There's a lot going on, and it's one of my favorite things that I can go into one of the cafes and like everybody's different. Everybody's got a different vibe. Everybody's got a
I
different
get that,
character,
yeah.
and we're all really bought into. It's like. That one of the guys has just had a baby, so we're all like sharing pictures of his baby in the group chat.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, it's like, oh my god, you took your cat to the vet last week.
Yeah.
How's your cat?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of genuine interest and love there.
Love that. Mine's probably I love seeing my clients get confident. Yeah, I do. I mean that. Like I said to you the other day about, it's great people achieving goals and everything like that, but the transformation that you see in them personally and how they, just completely come out of their shell through the power of exercise and fitness and stuff like that, you just can't beat it. So that's why. That's what
nice.
I love. Yeah.
That sounds rewarding. Ian, what's your favourite thing about your job?
Packing up and going home.
Oh, that's sad.
My job. Right. Anyway, next one.
Videographer available for hire.
Yeah.
Do you believe in manifestation?
Law of attraction, baby. Big time I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
With that word, manifestation?
Not necessarily manifestation. I always, whenever I bring this topic up, like if you're on a plane journey or you sit down at a coffee shop and you meet someone for the first time, you sort of get that they're on the same wavelength, and you start talking about the law of attraction. And I always say to people, I'm not religious in the slightest, and I was never brought up to be religious. And I don't necessarily obviously believe in God or anything like that. But there's been moments in my life where I can hand on heart say that my perspective and my energy, when it was put in a certain direction, absolutely came back to me in the same way. And when I was younger, I didn't really know what it was. I was like, you just get like a good feeling about something or whatever else. But as I've gotten older, and it's worked the opposite way, when I'm down or or there's just negativity around me, it's like sapping the life out of me. So yeah, I'm a massive believer of that. Yeah.
I mean, me too. Again, I don't really call it manifestation. I don't think that I can manifest things.
Yeah.
I believe that actually that's quite insulting in some ways. Like if you were to say to a really, really deprived person, like, oh, why don't you just manifest yourself some money? Like that's insulting.
Yeah.
But if someone, like if I can think that I really need, I don't know, I can't even think of an example right now. If I'm trying to find, let's use business. If I'm trying to find a new site for my business, I can think in my head what the perfect site would be, the location, where it would be. And then I can go out and look for it.
Yep.
And there have been times where I've thought I've found the one and then it's fallen through and I've been gutted. And then the next thing that comes along is the one.
A prime example is this podcast. Like this podcast was an idea about not even less than, 6-7 weeks ago. It was an idea. And we ran with it, and we knew we had the same sort of energy and same end goal. And we kept going, we kept filming, and then the positive feedback started coming in, the views, and then we got featured in Forbes, last week out of the blue when we woke up?
Yeah, man.
Shout out to Jodie Cook.
It's super cool, though.
Yeah.
It's super cool. I know what you mean. And like I said,
it's just like, it's that, it's that sort of thing.
I think I refer to it as the universe.
Yeah.
I always say, you've heard me say it before, your vibe attracts your tribe.
100%,
and that's exactly what I mean. Like you put the energy out, put the right energy out there, and it will come back to you.
Come back, yeah.
Nice. I like that. Next. Top tips to avoid murdering your family over the festive period.
Ooh, I like this one. This is a bit dark.
It's definitely one for the Mendes brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, top tips for not murdering it. I mean, exercise understanding.
Yeah.
Exercise zen.
Use a shovel, not a hammer. I'm joking.
It's for burying your family.
Yeah. Oh God, it's tough, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So
It
they're
is
really,
tough.
really pissing you off, and honestly, if I want
your favourite thing is killing with kindness, isn't it?
Yeah.
100%.
I always
started
want
to exercise that.
Always want to be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Always. But with family, that's really hard because you're super emotionally involved, and I get triggered by my family, like certain members of my family a lot. Like Ian knows that. I think that know your limits and like set the time boundaries. Maybe.
I think that's a big one because, thinking that you've got to spend all day with your family can sap the energy out of you. So it's like you turn up when you got to turn up. You eat dinner, you demolish the mince pies, you fall asleep for half an hour, and then you do one. But
Nice.
put a time limit on it.
Yeah. Or let's just have the plan in place.
Yeah.
But also, like, I just think, like, when I say exercise understanding, and I might be the really annoying person in the room for saying this, but I think you can choose how you react to things.
Yeah.
And I think that if someone is triggering you or something's getting on your nerves, you can choose to take a deep breath and be like, am I going to let this trigger me, or am I just going to try and embrace this? We just said how important time is and how important family is, and just try not to lose sight of that.
How do you get over imposter syndrome?
Fake it till you make it.
Imposter syndrome. I feel like this is a whole podcast in itself.
We should actually do that.
Because I
it's hard,
I get it all the time. Still get it all the time. Do you get it?
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
But however, I will say one thing. I read a book. I think it's called Hidden Potential. I'll have to fact check this. And it points out that with imposter syndrome, it means that you're taking your own opinion more serious than other people's. Because I can say to you, Matt, you're amazing. You're great at what you do. And you don't believe me. You believe yourself.
Yeah.
But in every other aspect of your life. But the whole point of imposter syndrome is that you don't trust yourself.
Yeah.
You don't have faith in
You
yourself.
feel like you shouldn't be there, yeah.
So why are you backing yourself with the negative shit?
Yeah.
And it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Pretty much summed it up.
Right, next one. This is a really good one, actually. What does 2025 bring for the podcast?
10,000 subscribers.
Oh, he's going in big.
Oh, I like that.
Let's fucking go.
On what platform?
YouTube.
Oh, okay. Straight in with the YouTube.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
No pressure.
I think you're going to see us hone in a lot more on stuff. As in, we've obviously played around a lot with different like subject matter, different guests, and obviously it's a trial and error situation, and we are taking a lot of feedback from people, good, bad, ugly.
Yeah. Let us know what you want to hear as well in the
seriously,
comments.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, we joke about radical candor. We're not two people that are particularly easy to upset. Like, tell us if there's an episode you particularly enjoyed or not enjoyed. I think you'll see us hone in a bit more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well
Next
said.
one is going to be, what is the favourite episode so far?
Ooh.
I'm going to be really annoying.
It's like trying to pick your favourite.
No, I'm going to be really annoying because we actually recorded 2 the other day, which no one's listened to yet.
Do you like them?
I was thinking about it after we recorded them. I was thinking about how great they are.
Well done, mate. Well done.
But one that's already been out, probably Andy Lowenslow.
Yes, that was. I think that's the one I probably laughed on the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was a lot.
Yeah.
What about you, Ian? You've been in for all of them.
Yeah, I don't know now. No, we said that. God, that's hard.
Mr.
Guillaume
Pure.
It's good. I quite like Tara's.
Yeah.
Mm.
To be honest, all the guest ones have been banging.
Yeah, and they've all been really honest as well, which I think some people come on podcasts and they try and tell the story that they think people want to hear.
The PR version.
Yeah, whereas, again, the whole premise of the podcast was to tell real stories from real people. I think we've, nailed that. Like, people feel quite comfortable with the ambience.
Right, okay, next one. Who would you never have on the podcast, even if they begged you?
If they begged us.
Begged, not paid.
Or paid.
This is hard.
Begged and paid.
Who would we never have on the... So this is a moral standpoint.
Do we want the views?
Right, yeah, because obviously I'm thinking Donald Trump.
Yeah, big views, famous, yeah.
But yeah, it's like...
But morally...
How important are your morals here? Because...
Yeah, but just because they come on the podcast doesn't have to agree... You don't have to agree with their morals.
No, but you're giving them a platform, aren't you?
That's okay, but you can also destroy
If they
them with
begged us to come on... I mean, I can think of a few, but I can't say.
No, I'm quite open to anyone.
Yeah, I think I am because I like the back and forth. Yeah,
I think I'd have a problem. I mean, I'll put it out there, controversial, with some kind of like Catholic priest or something like something.
Yeah,
quite a lot of issue with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right, because no matter who they are, you could challenge them and you could do it in a way.
It'd be like a Piers Morgan call out.
Yeah, you could do it in a way that sort of like stood by your morals.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be sat on the fence with that one.
I don't know if that answers the question.
No. For me, no. Anyone.
You take anyone.
Take anyone. Let's go. Write in. Description below.
Yeah.
Email.
Yeah.
Name your worst
You
guest.
guys name who you think would be the worst guest ever.
Worst guest ever. This is a good one.
Go on.
Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Oh,
Absolutely
no, mate.
not.
Yeah.
Yes!
I know who asked that as well.
I love pineapple on a pizza. Do you like pineapple on a pizza?
Absolutely not.
What?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things. You know, when like people either like Marmite or they don't. To have a sweet fruit on something that is hot and
Melty,
Spicy.
cheesy.
yeah, warm and spicy and cheesy.
Oh, it's
Messed
great.
up, man.
It doesn't
Messed
it don't
up.
go.
Doesn't belong. Absolutely not.
What's the best topping?
Oh, that's
Cheese.
well, no, I eat meat, so mine's like pepperoni or chorizo. And do you know what? I love a tuna pizza. Tuna, anchovies, banging. They call it something, don't they? Tuna.
Disgusting.
Oh, no. I think I used to like a tuna pizza. Before I
Yeah, lovely.
became-
Maybe some jalapenos, like banging.
Hmm,
Yeah, but no pineapple.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I like a pineapple pizza. Okay,
Doesn't
who's
surprise
going to
me.
be like the dream guest?
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
Nah,
Lucy Davis.
oh yeah.
God.
Nick Bear,
Yes.
get your fucking asses on this podcast.
Nick Bear.
I legit massive girl crush Lucy Davis. I think she's fucking awesome, and I just think we'd be best friends.
I could see that happening. I think I'd lose my seat on the podcast. to be honest.
Perk+Pace, bye.
Yeah, bye. It's been great.
So yeah, Lucy, if you're watching, hit me up.
Did you see Nick? He's got a new Instagram account for his ranch.
He's got a ranch. I've seen his
It's
house.
called the Bear Ranch, and
No
he's
way.
doing a big race on it. So you can get on it.
Let's go. Austin. Trip to Austin.
The race is you've got to run 4 miles, and then you get a half an hour break, and then you keep doing it all night.
I'll do that.
Whoever lasts the longest wins the race.
Who lasts the longest?
It's like last
That's
man
sick.
standing.
4 miles. What's that in kilometres?
Well, 3 miles is like 5k, so probably a bit.
And then you get a half-hour break.
It's last man standing. So whoever
Can I
does
eat
it-
in the half hour?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
The
You
thing
gotta
is,
keep
there
going.
will be people who will run that for 24 hours
Yeah, but
plus.
there's no cap on how fast you have to run that far.
No, but still.
Yeah, so you've got to do it within a time limit.
Oh, so even if you get to the 10th runner attempt, you have to do it in a certain time to keep going. That's hard.
It's very.
I mean, Nick will win, won't he? Come on.
No, he won't. I think he got beat by someone before.
Some ultra. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just checking it out now.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll find out and we'll train for it. Yeah, let's go.
Austin, here we go.
Is Ian related to Professor Snape, or is it only coincidence? They both have black hair. Mine's going grey now, but I'm guessing
Yeah. I
Professor
mean,
Snape.
obviously he's related. That's why I married him.
Duh.
Well, there you go. That was a really good question.
Okay, I've got a last one.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
What's your best thing about doing the podcast with each other?
I knew that was gonna. I knew you were gonna answer that.
That is a really
I could
good
tell.
question. I'm glad you said it.
I feel like Matt's my brother from another.
I don't. I'll get all fucking emotional.
No, seriously, like like you say, you meet someone and there's a good vibe, and then the two of you as well, like Ian and Ava, and all of us coming together and getting to know people, and yeah, but also it's been like a bit of an adventure
Oh god, yeah.
because it's kind of like pushing us both to do something a little bit scary
Mhm.
and like meet people and talk to people we
You
otherwise
don't
wouldn't
wanna
talk to.
It's pushing us to do something we don't want to do.
But I think we both have the same vision with it, and that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to say something nice now, haven't I? No, I'm joking. I said this to you the other week, just like privately, but this year's been really weird for me, like with work and everything else, and the different sort of ups and downs. And you helped me when you didn't have to, for that idea that I had at the start of the year, and I left that coffee shop because we'd spoken and we know
Oh,
and we
yeah.
knew each other. Like we obviously knew each other from the gym and stuff, but we'd never really spoken too much. And I came away from it and I was like, I don't think anybody who doesn't really know me that well had ever shown up for me like that and just given me that much help when you didn't need to. And and then after then we started talking more and more and more, and I was just like, you're just my person. Like we just get each other. and then obviously like when things start happening with the podcast and everything like that,
I'm just going to slowly fade in the violin music. I'm listening to
but yeah, no, and you as well, mate. Like
Oh,
everything.
thanks.
Yeah, no.
I forgot I was there.
Yeah. Like with the run club and everything, like people think that I'd forget, and trust me, I've got a list, and you're both on it, and I ain't never gonna forget it. So
Well, no,
yeah.
likewise.
I love you to bits.
You know what? Doesn't that wrap it up beautifully?
Yeah,
No, seriously, thanks, man.
that's all right.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry, don't worry.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. The next time you hear from us, it'll be the new
Yeah.
year. See you in 2025.
See you later, guys.
Obviously, the really, really important thing here, I forgot to announce the mince pie winner. Sorry, guys.
Drum roll.
So the overall winner was Warwick Street Kitchen Bakery.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot. I'm going to pass that on. Second place was Tesco.
Oh,
I can't believe that.
that's mad. Yeah,
That is
Third
disgusting.
place was Mr. Kipling,
that's shocking.
and fourth place was Costa.
I got.
Say no
I
more.
feel like this test has been voided though because there is no Marks and Spencer's one in there, and they are the strongest.
Look, man, I had like
Mince
12
pie.
hours notice
Yeah.
to pick up some mince
Do you know what's good
pies.
about Marks and Spencer? They do these little mini ones. Have you had one?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen
you
those.
see.
All right, well, in which case, are we going to sign out again? We're off to buy some more mince pies.
See you later.
See ya.